All right, who is that person?
Gabin.
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 It's Gabin.
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 Gabin. Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Is Gabin.
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 Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
This is Gabin.
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 It's Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin's.
Gabin.
Gabin's.
Gabin.
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 Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin.
It's like Gabin or Gabin. I'm always confused. It's pronunciation, I guess.
This is Gabin.
And how long have you known this person?
I don't know, more than a year. Probably 2, maybe 3.
4.5 years. 3 years.
3 years.
There's 4 semesters here.
3 years.
Probably 4 years. For a couple of years.
2 years.
4 months. 2 years.
For 3 years.
3 years? Seen them around
4 years.
a year?
Year and a half, maybe. 4 years.
4 months.
3 years, maybe?
2 years.
3/4 of a year. 4 years.
Year and a half.
2 years off and on.
5 years.
2.5 years.
A year and a half.
2 years.
Year and a half.
Like 30 seconds.
Year and a half.
Year.
4 years.
A year and a half.
4 or 5 years.
4 months. 2 years.
Year and a half.
Hang on, 3 years.
3 to 4 years.
Couple years.
A year and a half.
Man, 3 years.
2.5 years.
Couple years.
Like 2 years.
Year and a half.
3 years.
4 years.
A year.
2 years.
4 years. Met him like 2, 3 years ago. Don't quite remember.
A year ago.
3 years.
Probably 6 years.
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
4, 5, 6 years. 10 months.
No, I think I've seen him around, but I don't really know him.
A couple years.
I don't know him.
3 years? A year.
2.5 years.
I've never met this guy.
We took a painting class, I think, 3 years ago.
Maybe a year and a half?
For a few years, but I'm not sure now.
I don't actually know this person. I've only seen him around for many years now without knowing him at all.
Gabin.
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 Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
It's Gabin.
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 Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin's. Gabin.
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 Gabin. Gabin.
Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin's.
Gabin.
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 Gabin's.
Gabin.
This is Gabin.
Gabin. Gabin.